Welcome to my streamer video. I want to talk to you. I'm going to do this very cringy intro and you cannot stop me. Sorry, hello, welcome back to Crash 2. At least the remastered version. Well, you know what's coming up now. You can see it. It's open. And it's waiting for me. Waiting to crush me more exactly. You bet when I saw this as a kid, I just pissed my pants and I was feeling like very... How do you say this? Endangered. And for a good reason, this motherfucker just will jump over you and just eat you up whole. And not in a sexy way. I mean, the third fight's just jumping away. And I believe he can do diagonal jumps. And so he's deceptionally faster than you can imagine him being. And it's over already. Yeah, as an adult, this thing is not as hard as I used to remember it being. Well, I don't know, it feels a little less victory since he doesn't dance anymore. He used to dance, even if you, for some reason, stood up on the platform he was a corpse on, you will just float on top of the platform. Well, time to hear Cortex. No? Alright, he was like, oh, I don't have much power. Meaning, developers ran out of depth time, so they didn't want to make any more of the cutscenes they were making before. Yeah, I think it's a little more, you know, better of an explanation to just say that instead of, nah, he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to congratulate his son on his achievements. Totally not relatable. Alright, I need to start the cut to it in case I died. Because this thing just doesn't like to work unless I just press one button inside the program and then just press one of the buttons that I assignated to increase and decrease the counter. And yeah, the counter should be correct now. Last stream I just resetted because I was playing Celeste. And then I remember, oh right, Celeste has like a counter inside of the game. And you die so often in Celeste that it's not even worth keeping the counter on your own terms. And your own separate ways? Huh. I don't know what to say that. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just out of my freaking brains today. I am having an experience. That's astral experience with out of body experience. Nah, I'm kidding. It's just that I'm out of my head because, well, it has been like a horrible week this week. I said that I was going to go and work at a restaurant. The place is popular, but I believe that is an understatement. These things are invincible, by the way, so you cannot just kill them if you spin them away. You can do something that I forgot. You can actually put your legs up, which is to avoid some of the faster ones that are on a lower plane. Astral talk again. Some of them just fly lower than the others. That's what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, worked. I was very nervous. I couldn't sleep my first day. I stood up all day, feeling like shit because I was there. I was just thinking that I couldn't do it. I was thinking that I was going to mess up, that it was going to be eternal, that I was just not fit for the job. And to an extent, I was right. I wasn't fit for the job because I wasn't fit at all. Oh my god. So, you know what happened? I did the job so well that I got promoted to a customer. Yeah. Then you love that kind of stories. No, I'm kidding, of course. I didn't get fired or anything. I actually had to pronounce. How do you say that? I had to quit the job because, it was getting very dangerous around the time I just got out of there. And also the fact that I couldn't literally move my legs. I just couldn't. I had to stand up 9 hours a day. Moving from left to right, attending customers, taking their orders, cleaning the tables, cleaning the floor, cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the dishes, helping with delivering the dishes, attending road customers, which will try to talk to my manager. So yeah, I got some Karens around. Not some Karens, a lot of Karens. A lot of people just who didn't really think I was saying the truth. For some reason, I don't know, it's like they think that they know better than you when you actually work the place. And I wasn't even trying to be rude or anything. It was just, we don't make reservations because the place just gets full so easily, and we cannot just make an exception because... Oh, by the way, secret exit. We cannot make an exception because we will be pushing away customers and we don't have the certainty that you will come back. And the girl was like, hey, so you don't make reservations? And I'm like, no. And he was like, well, I want to talk to your boss. And my boss was next to me and he was like, yeah, he's right, we don't make reservations. He was like, ugh. She came back like 30 minutes after the conversation. At around... The restaurant opens at 12 AM. Around 12:30 she came. Around 12:40... No, around 12:50 the restaurant was already just full. I'm going to complete these two at the end of the playthrough, because they are like bonus levels. Bonus. And I have to tell her, I'm sorry, the restaurant was full. And she was like, but I told you I wanted to make a reservation. And I'm like, yeah, but we aren't allowed to do it. I just told you, you saw why. You can see how full it is. And she just looks me looks at me like she's going to hire some kind of mercenary to take me down. I was afraid. It was the most hateful stare I have gotten in years. I'm not even kidding, I'm not even exaggerating. I was literally scared because I felt like I did something wrong, even though I did everything I was told to do, and she was being just entitled. There were people that was like, oh, do you have any veggie options? I told them the veggie options and they said, do you have more? And I was like, yeah. They look at me, close to their phones because the menu are like online and everything. I stood up and just left. Well, I guess he didn't like the veggie options. It's not like a Japanese restaurant can do wonders with vegetarian. I mean, they do have the soy meat that does come from that place, doesn't it? But we weren't that kind of restaurant. I pick up the pace very quickly. I learn all the ropes in less than 3 hours. The first day, the machine for cleaning the dishes broke, and I was assigned to clean the dishes for at least 1 hour as the person assigned to clean the dishes had to, you know, take her lunch break. That's the works experience, trying my hardest, damn that's best, to clean dishes that they just keep multiplying in front of my face. Oh my god. Everyone was very sweet. Like, everyone's... At times I was just started to... Everyone was always telling me, like, you cannot trust anyone and that it will be less, you know, foolish to think that there is any chance that they are truly friendly. But no, they were actually nice people. They actually taught me the ropes, didn't try to make me get fired. The co-workers all were like sweethearts. I believe that is the sad part of the job. Is that even though I really like people though. Don't worry, I can do this part here, it's not even hard. Even though the job was full of great people and the environment was not so toxic aside of the, you know, I say before I die. Wait. This glow. I almost left the crystal here. Thank god I noticed. I believe I always just forget the stupid crystal in this level and just continue with my life in bliss. Until I notice, oh yeah, I'm missing one crystal. Wherever. Yeah, customers aside, and even the customers were really nice. Most of them just really sweet, tell me that they love the food, they love the way I attended to them. Many of them even gave me like tips, even though I was not supposed to get tips because I was just I was doing like a runner position because I was new on the place, and you know, runner is just like, you know, a waiter. But instead of being a waiter, my position ended up being like doing everything in the place. A little of everything except cooking. No, except cooking, except cooking. It was the only thing I couldn't do. And my co-workers just sent me to some of the tables to get payment for the dishes, because that's the only way you can get tips. It's by quote unquote sealing the deal. Sealing the deal. Jokes. There you go. I almost pressed that button for some reason. My brain is hardwired to press that button. And now I can press that button. So they were so sweet, and instead of them taking the giving the receipt and making the customer pay so they could get the tips. No, everyone just like distributed the customers in an equal way, so everyone will get tips, and no one even forced this. They were just that caring. That's why I was so worried. I was so worried that I was just being like gaslighted into believing something is something, and then just being kicked out of the place because they just set me up or something. I don't know. I was that insecure because I always just hear horrible stories of working with other people. But no, here they actually sent me to collect the tips. I mean, collect the payment so I could get tips. Because like I said, it's the only way of getting it. But I don't have like the access to getting the receipt and everything. So they will just make the receipt, you know, for collecting the payment. And then they just taught me how to use the machine for collecting payment. These things always making me a little uncomfortable because the spikes and the feet sometimes even kill me, even though I feel like they shouldn't be killing me. But it's very important that you know that you can just slam your slim Bandicoot body into these guys and kill them. So yeah, everyone was really great. I should try to stop. I should stop trying to just bounce on these guys. Just no, they're deadly. Ignore them. Yeah. Some of them even just offered to buy me stuff like a drink or something. I didn't have any obligations. They didn't even need to be nice. They just went out of the way to be nice to me. And it felt so nice. It just felt so good to be part of that place. But like I said, it was very exhausting. I had to do way too many things. My job was basically just making the life of the waiters and other people there easier. Oh no. No! I almost just took the spikes. Told you, I need to learn how to ignore these guys. My brain is way too set on killing them. The stupid plants. Oh, normal blocks. Yeah, I thought that there might be like a TNT below. Just for trolling. So, like I was saying, I had to be way too much time there. Like, more than I feel was even human. At least for me, because they were doing just fine. But I was just feeling like my feet were just dying. Not just that. I felt like I just couldn't walk the next day. I had to stand up all the time because I had to, you know, do the part with customers, clean the dishes, clean the tables. The only time I had some rest was like my lunch break. Wait, something's wrong. Why am I keeping the platforms here? Shouldn't they just be away? Because I died, you know? The whole part of me dying makes them go away. I'm confused. Oh, because I didn't die from the beginning? Is that it? I mean, I died at the beginning because I just died at the beginning. I respawned at the beginning, and now I can do like a pseudo noted run. I don't know. This is like the first time I'm doing this legit way. Most of the time I just ignore this dead route and I backtrack from the right and I can get the gem at the end of this path very easily. Very easily. Yeah, because B haven. Bees. I need to go back to my psychologist. You can kill the bees. Yeah. In this world we are contributing to the end of the vegetation. Flowers, no more. It was very dangerous, I was way too tired, I couldn't move my legs because I wasn't accustomed to standing up all day. The pay wasn't even bad. It was even better now that I was getting tips, thanks to my co-workers. I had the pleasure to talk to some people like English. I forgot some words, so it wasn't the best experience. I mean, it was still very fun. Just getting to see people from the United States and yeah, a unique death animation. I don't know what happened to the other animation because when the seed from the plant explodes, Crash just has like a heart attack and he just tumbles around like a bit and then just falls on his back. Maybe it was way too graphic? I don't know. I swear to for the love of... Let's just skip when I get there. Not even that hard, it's just that I always forget that I had to deal with the plant and the bee. Yeah, if you want I know, I'm not lying, there's a way just to get there, but I can't remember which. Because it seems like impossibly big of a chasm to overcome, to get to the other side. I totally spinned. I just cannot remember. But yeah, I was talking to people in American. In American. And they were really nice. They were just talking like in their native language and then just try to talk in Spanish. They were like, "Hola, yo quiero comprar esto," and I'm like, "Oh, don't worry. I can't speak in English. Can I take your auto?" I mean, obviously I can't take out. Obviously, my brain isn't functioning at the moment. Okay. Let me remember. All right. I was No, I was giving them the orders that they actually bought. And I was like, here you go. And then I had to explain about the broth of the ramen and all the stuff. And I was like, there is some spoons that are used in the Japanese cuisine, so you can drink the soup. I said soap. I also could have said the broth. Did I count two deaths? Maybe. Did I forget one death before? I totally did. Fuck the beast. How much more? Not much, I think. Oh, what the fuck? I love it. I got to the beginning. I got to the beginning of the part. Now I have to do everything again without being killed by this beast. Which is easier said than done. Please tell me there's no secret box at the top of that box that I just throw it. But yeah, basically I said soap instead of soup. And I could have said broth because, you know, no, I'm maybe more fancy. What is the difference? It's the same thing. It's just one way to overcomplicate the same old word that you know, that how it's said and everything. Probably. Yeah, probably. Fuck the beast. No, I just need to get to the end. Don't you dare sniping me. There you go. I was more worried because, well, there is a very suspicious plan there. Let me just go to the part where I just reveal what's bothering me about that plant. Shall we? Oh, yeah. Also, let me show you how he uses the crystal for practice and the gem for more practice. Oh.
Crash, I haven't got much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something's not right with his statements. Beware of the tricks he's
Beware of the... what? Well, let me show you. It's going to take a few seconds for me, for you. No, that is the way around. For you, it will be a few seconds. For me, it will be a couple of minutes. Here we go. Here we go, I said. Told you that you can't kill these things, didn't I? Uh-huh. You need to be like trying a genocide path to get this thing. But this leads to Road Ruin, which is one of the places I couldn't go before, and this opens every single one of the portals in the secret warp room, also known to me as Warp Room 0. Well, thank you for hearing me just rant about working at a restaurant and stuff. Well, not rant, I just feeling sad that I can't do it for too long. And you bet my body is way too paralyzed to try it for the next month. I need to be a better physical state for the next time. Bonsoir, my friends. Bye.